What comes to mind when you hear the phrase fruit of the spirit? Is it a tantalizing assortment of apples, oranges, and grapes? Or perhaps a metaphorical tree bearing the fruits of character and virtue? In truth, the concept is far more profound and meaningful. It's a spiritual metaphor found in the Bible, specifically in the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. This fruit is a collection of 9 virtues that, when cultivated, serve to enrich our lives and deepen our relationship with God and others. First off, we have love. Love, as defined in this context, isn't just a romantic feeling. It's an unconditional affection for others, a selfless concern that transcends differences and forgives faults. It's the kind of love that God has for us, and it's the foundation upon which all the other fruits rest. Next, there's joy. Joy isn't merely happiness. Happiness can be fleeting, dependent on circumstances. Joy, on the other hand, is a deep-seated sense of contentment and satisfaction, irrespective of what's happening around us. It's a resilient positivity that stems from an assurance of God's love and care. Peace follows joy. It's not just the absence of conflict, but a tranquil state of mind that surpasses understanding. It's an internal calm that remains unshaken, even in the midst of turmoil. It's a serenity that comes from knowing that, no matter what, God is in control. Then comes patience, or long-suffering as some translations put it. It's the ability to endure hardships, delays, or frustrations without losing one's cool. It's a steadfastness that perseveres and waits upon God's timing. Gentleness is next in line. It's a softness of manner, a kindness that is considerate and compassionate. It's a tender-heartedness that expresses itself in acts of kindness and words of encouragement. Closely related to gentleness is goodness. Goodness is an innate desire to do what's right, to act with integrity and moral uprightness. It's a commitment to truth and justice, coupled with a readiness to do good to others. Faith is another fruit of the Spirit. This isn't just a belief in God, but a firm trust in His promises. It's a confident assurance in God's faithfulness and a steadfast reliance on His word. The 8th fruit is meekness or humility. It's a modest view of one's own importance. It's the strength to put others first, to serve rather than be served, and to acknowledge that all we are and all we have comes from God. Finally, there's self-control. It's the ability to resist temptation, to control one's desires and impulses. It's the discipline to make wise decisions and the willpower to stick to them. In summary, the fruit of the Spirit is not a checklist of qualities to acquire, but a holistic transformation that takes place as we grow in our relationship with God. It's about becoming more loving, more joyful, more peaceful, more patient, more gentle, more good, more faithful, more humble, and more self-controlled. It's about reflecting the very character of God in our lives. So as you go about your day, remember the fruit of the Spirit and strive to cultivate these virtues in your life.